This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, this is what we have done. So last class, what I want to do is, I said that if I'm taking a loan for 60,000, rate of interest is 15%, and tenure period, that is duration, I'm taking 3 years, 4 years. So based on this two condition, where in this first situation, my interest remains the same thing, 10%, right? Interest remains the same thing, and duration also remains the same thing. So we made it here PMT1, PMT2, PMT3, PMT4. So that is calculation how much loan I have to pay. Now based on this loan calculation, I want to know what if I am changing the loan amount. If I'm changing the loan amount to 60,000, how much it will be? How much it will be for 75,000? The same thing in two different state where the duration is changing as well as the amount is also changing. So what should I do now? I'll go for this, then we will go for what if analysis. Already we have created a manager scenarios saying that PMT. Let me show you this edit options. So I've selected this, and after this I've given 60,000, 12% as a interest, and 2%. 2 is a duration. This is what we have given. Already we have created. Okay, so 2 years as a duration. Now PMT1, I want to see this output, so I just click on this show. Now see, 60,000, 2 years. So what did I do? So in the first situation it was 2 years, and in second situation also it is 2 years. I go here, what if analysis, scenario manager, PMT2, I'll click on this show. Now what it is happening? 2 years, 12%, 75,000. PMT3, show this result. So it shows you for the 3 years, 60,000, 15%, and this. Again, I'll go for this PMT4, show the result. Now all this PMT cases, I want to see it in a new place. So what will I do? I'll first select this range, that is my loan taken, the rate of interest, how much I need, right? How much I need a rate of interest. Then what is my EMI amount? This I want to take it. So what should I do? Here I will take a output saying that first I'll select this, go for this what if analysis, scenario manager. Now what I need a summary. When I click on the summary, it is saying me a scenario summary. Yes, I want to create result what you want. If I am applying the scenario, which one? PMT1, PMT2, PMT3, PMT4. If I want this, my final output, what should I get? Result. So I need this result. Then I click on OK. My scenario gets generated. Now you can see PMT1, what will be my EMI amount? PMT2, PMT3, PMT4. So when I have started it, what was the amount? Now I just go here, sorry, to the first sheet. If I change here to 50,000, 50,000, enter. Now see the EMI is changing, but here it will not change. So what we have to do, we will refresh it. But this will happen only when we are bringing a data from the different source, but this is not our data source. Now next step what we are going to do is we are going to create a data table. I'm taking the same situation to another sheet so that I can explain you here. So here what I want to do is I have to create a data table based on an interest. So what is my rate of interest? I take this rate of interest and put it over here. Okay, my rate of interest. So in this rate of interest, I'll take here as 10%. If my rate of interest is 10%, okay, I'll give it the top 10%. Then after this, if the other rates, say in case I want to take the other rates, okay, I have the other rates, so I'll give here as mm, if it is 9%, if it is 10%, if it is 11%, if it is 12%. So all the situations I'm just giving it. So I have a situation where I my rate of interest will be changing. So in this situation, if these are my rate of interest, if it is going on, what will be my loan amount I have to spend on this? So this is what I need to identify here. So I've given the rate of interest. Now what should I do? I have to get an output. So before that, we will go for this what if analysis. Sorry, what if analysis. You have an option data table. So row input is which one? This is the row input. So in a row, what data I needed, that is what I need to specify. In a column, what is the data I needed, that is what I have to specify. So my data is available in a column, right? My data is available in a column. So what should I do? I'll give here a data what is depending upon this. So now I'll just close this. Before this, what I'll take is if I am adding uh, the loan amount, I'll take it equals to this 50,000 equals to the same 50,000 I'll take. So based on this only we will see. So this much I'll take it. After taking this, now what we have to do? We have to apply the function. So we will see how to apply this function. Okay. So now I'll select this entire data. After selecting this entire data, now what should I do? Now I will go for this what if analysis data table, right? Data table. Now what is my data table required? I need to know what is my column output. That is, what is my EMI I need it. In a row, I need to give a EMI option. How much EMI I need to pay. So after selecting this EMI option, in column what should I take? That I have to specify. So in a column, I need the rate of interest, right? I need the rate of interest to become my output. In column, what I need a rate of interest. So I can take this rate of interest. I'll click on OK. Now see, this is the rate of interest by default it is taking. Okay, now what should I do if I want the actual values? So here I need the PMT calculation, right? So to see here, everything is taking only the 9%. I'll clear this. Delete all. We'll go to home tab. Here, all this. Okay. Now again I take this entire data. After selecting this entire data, what I'll do is I'll go for this data tab, what if analysis, data table. Now in this data table, now in a column input, I want the loan amount. And here in this thing, sorry, in a row I need a this EMI amount, and in column input I need a EMI money. I'll click on OK. Okay, instead of this I'll take a rest. Okay, one second. Let me clear this again. Again it is giving me the same output. Data. What if analysis? Data table. Row input. Row input. In a row I have is loan amount. In column I need this PMT. I'll click on OK. So same thing. Only rate of interest it is considering. So this is calculating or considering only the rate of interest. So how much rate of interest? The first one which we capture, according to that only it is giving you. So now what I will do here is, instead of taking this row information and column information, we will only give one information. That is what we actually require. I'll clear all. Then we will go for this. I'll select everything. Then in a row what I need, in a column what I need, this is what I'm going to specify. We'll go to data table, what if analysis, data table. In a column I need an output of EMI. I'll click on OK. Now see, this is all the loan amount what we have taken. See, only the loan amount I want to do. So based on this we can apply the calculation. Or if in case if you want to clear it and put it what is my base value or anything, based on that only in column what information you need, only in row what information we need, we can apply this data table. Say suppose I want this rate of interest, so or I need this total values into a column. So only in column what I need, only in a row what I need, that I can specify. Let me see here, 9%, 10%, 11%. Then I'll specify here saying that I need a data table based on a column. Column is my EMI. I'll click on OK. Now see, 0 rupees. So like this, since I do not have any perfect calculation, so we won't be getting this. This table is only for viewing a report. Since I did not have any other calculation things, so I'm not getting this. So instead we can use this a method where I can apply the situation on and view this report, what if analysis. And the next one what we have to do here is, I have already created, I'll show you that, and again we are going to do this together. See, this is actually my data table. So I have a month here. So this is my dashboards which I have created. Sorry, excuse me. Cancel this. And this is my month. Now in this table, as soon as I select anything, suppose, see here, I have a checkbox here. If I remove south, I do not get this data. So if I don't select any particular month, as soon as I select that month, I need that data to come out. West and central, like this I need to get. So which month I'll be selecting, according to that, the data has to come. I need that pop up. So for this data to pop up like this, what we have to do, that is what we are going to create. So for enabling this check-in boxes, we must create a option, this check-in box. This check-in box is available in your developer tab. In your developer tab, you have a insertion option. So here, whichever the option you want, that option you can select it. Now what I will do is, we are going to create a new one. Okay, we are going to create a new one. For creating this new one, you can do along with me, okay, or else you may get confused also. So I'm going to do one by one, so we can do this together. I'll open a new Excel file. Let me take a report for month. I need it from January, February, March, all these things. So Jan to December I'll take. I've used only till September, but this time I'm doing till January. In this, I need to give a report for in which region how much sales has happened. For region, I'm giving here as North, South, East, West, and Central. Central happen. Now here I'll use a function equals to rand between. I need the sales that has happened in thousand, millions, however you will consider. I'll only give few values. I don't want too much of values. So I'll use here 100 to 600, close the bracket, enter. This is my values. I'll just drag this till December first, then I'll drag this till the central region. So after all these things, I'll copy complete data and go to this page, paste it as values. Done. Now this one, I'll create it as a table design. So I'll use a table design saying that this one. Done. Okay. In this, after converting this into a table design, I'll go to table, convert to range, I will say. I don't want this table. I just need to convert this into a table range. So I've just converted it into range. So my first step, what did I do? Okay. First step, I have created a data. Okay, created a data for what? For the sales that has happened from January to December. Jan to December, whatever the sales has happened, this I have created. Okay, so in a row, in my column first, in my column, I have taken a months, and then in the row, I've taken a regions, and for values in all these things, I've used a values that is random between 100 to 600. This is what I have done in my first step. Okay, this is what I have done in my first step. Then second thing, see, I said you in the beginning, if any values in bracket we have, so this will consider as minus value. So now what I'll go for this fractions, I'll go for this custom. I'll take here minus. So like this, I wanted a value. Click on OK. Okay, still I have a value. So again, since it is not showing me a values in between this, you can add as much as 0 you want. So I have a values here. So I can give that. I don't want to use this. Let me make it into a general format itself. General format. And in this, the value is between 100 and 600. Between 100 to 600 is the values. This is what I have used. Now second step is, based on this I need to create a chart. How? As soon as I select this, automatically it has to give me an output what I needed, right? So I'll give you to create this. Okay, before I start doing the steps to apply, I want everyone to update this table. Do along with me, or else you may get confused when I start doing it. So I want you all to do along with me. So make sure you're doing with me. I'll give you 5 minutes to update this table. Just update it and let me know. Okay. I'll just show you the table. Just do according to that. And yeah, the last step I didn't do it. After doing the values, you have to copy values and paste in same location. Don't paste it in another place. Same location as values. Okay, this is what we have done. So you have to do this. I'll give you 5 minutes. Do it fast and tell me. Have you all updated it? Are still anybody doing? Give me a response, still doing or done. Put it in a chat box. I'm asking you all. Did you all do it? Did you all update it? Yes. No. Say something. Doing, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Okay. Who is still doing? Vrinda. Vrinda, I'll give you another 2 minutes. Just 1 minute. Please finish it off within 1 minute so that I can continue. Or I'll do it. Okay. Then you can do later on. Okay. This is the first step I have done with my table. Based on this table, I have to create a chart. Create a chart. For this, what I'm going to do is we will go for insert. Insert recommended chart. So I'll go for this column chart which I need region wise. See the second one, region wise. I'll click on this, then okay, done. So I got this chart, but my chart requires a check-in box. Check-in box. So I don't want this chart which is actually appearing. So what I will do, I will remove this month wise data because I don't require. I'll remove this. Okay, only this is enough for me. So this I have selected. As soon as I select this, I need to get an output. So see the range which is selected. And you can also right click on this, go for select data. See, these are the data which has been selected actually. Okay, these are the data which has been selected already. Now what I want to do is, we will see this editing option. So it says, okay, so the January has been selected, and in series, what has been selected? This one. Okay, so it is good, correct. So what I want to do, I'll close this. This I'm not changing. I'll click on OK. Now only thing is, I want to apply some radio buttons and apply few changes. Now in this, first thing I'll go to insert, take a shape. I'll take this rounded rectangle corner. Okay, rounded rectangle corner. I'll draw here a rectangle corner tab. Then in a shape fill, I take a light color. Go for the shape edit. I'll go for 3D rotations and I take which one? This one. But this color I'll take more this one. Okay, I've just given here a tab where I'll be using the check-in boxes on this. Now after this step, I'll go for this developer tab. In case if you people do not have this developer tabs, what you have to do, go for this file tab, go to this options, and here you have customize ribbon. Okay, I show you once again. Go to file, go to this options. In the options you find here customize ribbons. So you will find all the check-in boxes. If you do not have a check-in box for your developer, you won't be getting that developer option. So what you have to do, you have to go for options. In the customize ribbon, give a check-in for this developers and click on OK. That's all. In case if not, you can just right click on this any of this tab. Right click on this tab button. You have customize ribbon option. Go for this. You will get this. Now just give a check-in for this, whichever you want. And you have to just select this. After selecting, click on OK. So which you have selected, those details you will be getting here. So I have selected this. After selecting, I'll go for this developer tab. In this developer tab, I have an option here as insert. Below this drop down, I go for this checkbox. Checkbox control, form control. Select this. Now you can see this, there is a plus sign. I have to just draw where I need. Okay. Now after drawing this, I'll copy this and paste it. So this is for north and south. Done. Again copy this. So excuse me. Copy this and paste it. And this I need it for what? I need it for east. Again copy and paste it. I need it this for west. Again copy, paste it. I need it for my sales. Just drag it. I'll remove all this checkbox. Later on we will do. Now we will rename this. Okay. We will go for this. See, it is not allowing me to rename. In case if it is not allowing to rename, just right click. You will get an option as edit text. Go for this. Remove the text which you have as checkbox 1. Now I give a name here as north. If you want it in a caps lock, you can give that. Done. Then I go for this. I'll again go for edit text. I change this to south. South. And again this. We will rename it to east. Then again here. Edit text. West. And here. Edit text. Central. Okay. I have done this. So if you want to arrange this properly, you can arrange this however you want, one below the other, or one next to next. You want to arrange anything you want to do, you can do. See, I just need to right click on this. I'll get this checkbox. So just adjust it however you want. Again, I'll go for this. Now let me drag this somewhat like this. Okay. Now I'll click on this first one. So after doing all these things, I'll select this. Right click, select all, select this, select this, select this, select this. Now we will go for shape format. I will say this align in the middle, then align. I'll go for this align horizontally. So it will automatically adjust the space. Done. Okay. So this is my next step. What I have done, I'll remove all the checkbox. Okay. So this is what you have to do right now. So do this and let me know. I'll give you another 5 minutes. Finish this and let me know fast. You want me to update the steps? I'm updating the steps also here. Okay, this is my first method. Then my second condition, what I did was I have selected data. Okay, so next one, what we did, select data. After selecting the data, go for your view tab. Not view tab, sorry. Go to insert tab. Insert tab. After going to insert tab, select recommended chart. Recommended chart. After selecting this recommended chart, inside this insert, go for this recommended chart since I do not have here. So here I went for this recommended chart. In this I've chosen the second one. In this, the cluster, you have a first one cluster. In the cluster column I've taken here based on the month wise. So this one north east region wise have taken. Okay, so this is what I've taken. So I have to update here in this. So we have taken cluster column chart. After taking this cluster column chart, okay, these are the steps you have to follow. Cluster column chart, you will get a data. Don't do anything. You will get a month. You will get month in axis. You have to remove it. After removing it, now again in a insert tab. In a insert tab, go to shapes. So take whatever the shape you want. I have taken rounded rectangle. Rounded rectangle. After taking this rounded rectangle, you can give a color whatever you want. After color, you can make this chart design. What did I do? Formatting. Okay. I have done shape effects. Do the color and then shape effects. This is what you have to do. Then after shape effects, enable developer tab. Enable developer tab. After enabling developer tab, in the developer tab, you have an option as insert. So you have to go for insert. Insert. In this, you have to select check-in. Check-in option. Okay. This you have to enable first. First one you have to enable. Then you have to copy, paste to required number of place. As per, okay, you have to paste as per required numbers. So I have taken based on region. Okay, based on region I have taken. However you want, you can take based on that. Okay, this is what we have done in a second situations. So you can give this tick mark or remove whatever you want, you can do it. And then after copy pasting this check-in boxes, you have to rename check-in box. Okay, now I'll give you another 5 minutes, make it fast. I'll keep this available and I'm going to mute this. If anybody has a doubt, you can ask me. Okay, once in a while I'll check this. Anybody has a doubt, you can let me know. Anybody has a doubt while doing this process? If anybody has a doubt, put it in a chat box if you have a doubt. So no doubts, then I can assume it as no doubts. Okay, let me ask you, have you all done this procedure? Are you still doing it? If you're still doing it, say yes. If it is done, put it as done. Done, ma'am. Okay. Let me proceed now. Now what I want to do is, I'm going to confirm whether this is going to work or not. Now see, though I'm giving a check-in here for south, north, east, I'm giving a check-in, but still I have no changes in this data. So what I have to do, I have to say that whether this data is matching or not, right? I need to say that whether this data is matching or not. So to do this, what I will do, I'll just go for this table where I have given a check-in boxes. So for this check-in boxes to go there, what you have to do is just right click. I'll show you this process. So now I'll just give here right click, go for this format control. Just go for format control. After going to format control, now look here, this is given what? Check-in. If it is checked in, for this north row, you can link to any places, but I just want to link it to the same row so that you can understand the changes. So I'm linking to the same north column, one cell I'm just linking. You can link anywhere. I just link like this. Then I'll click on this 3D shading also. Done. I'll click on OK. Now see, if it is ticked in, you will get it as true. If I remove the check-in, right? If I remove the check-in, you will get it as false. If checked in, true. If you are removing it, then it is false. The same step we will have to follow it for all the region. Right click on the south, go to format control, go to this controlling. It is checked in 3D shadings, link it to the south one. Click on OK, done. Next one. After this, I'll go for this east also. I'll click on this checked in. See, I have removed this checked in, the tick mark. Go for format control. Now what it says, unchecked it says. But I'll select this checked in, 3D shadings, and I have to link for next one, east. I'll click on OK, done. Next one, again we will go for this west, format control, go for this checked in, 3D control, link for the west cell. Anywhere you can link, but I want to link it below itself so that you will understand it. Okay, you will understand it. So next one, again central, I'll right click on this format checked in, so then 3D shadings, link to this cell. Click on OK, done. So whatever I have done, it is only linking. I said if I select this, if I select this, if I select this, but it only shows me an output saying that whether it is selected or not, right? It only says me whether it is selected or not. In case if I want to know whether it is selected or not and I want an output, so what should I do? I need the data to change. So for this, we will do one more thing. We will create one helper table. So I can do it here itself, but I want to show you in a next sheet so that you have to understand. I don't want to use this sheet here itself. And one more thing, I want to color this also. I want to color this tabs for north, east, south. So I'll just hold the control, select all these things. After selecting, right click, go for this formatting object. In this size, if you want to increase height, you can increase it. Width you want to increase, you can increase it. Then in this, I'll go for which one? Color and lines. Color and lines. Here, pick whichever the color you want. So I prefer this one, that is teal color. Teal color. If you want to change to some other color, it is your wish. Okay, or we will go for mm, okay, fills, right? So I'll take here as the lighter color itself. This one I'll take. Color. Transparency, how much ever you want to take, you can take it. If you want to increase the transparency, you can reduce it also. Line of the color, what you want. If you want any width, anything dashes you want, this you can update. So whatever you want to change, you can change from here. I'm just doing only with colors and lines. I've chosen some color and click on OK. For all these things, colors has been given. I've given one color. If you want to give a borders also, I'll just click on this. Everything tick mark. If you want to give, you give. I'll hold a click on this. Then control, hold a control. Click all these things. I'll also say border I need. Right click. We will go for format object. Excuse me. So line style. We will put it this one. No lines. I need a lines in a black color. Click on OK. Done. So there is a checkbox, and with the checkbox we have a colors also. Done. Now what we have to do, we have to take a help of another thing. So another helper table I need it, so that whenever I check into this, excuse me, whenever I check into this, I must get a proper output. So I need a table to be listed here. So for this, what we will do is, we will take another help here. Okay. So what I want to do here first thing is, I'll copy only this heading. I need to create a heading table. You can create it in same place, but I want it in a new place, so that in my chart it should not show the difference. So that I have used some other helper column. So I'm just creating here the headings here. Heading I have pasted. So for your understanding, I'll select this. Okay, I'll select here. Merge this, merge and center. I type here as helper table. Helper table, and this one I'll go for this, align the text vertically. So helper table, which we am going to create. Now in this, you must know which month also. In case if you want to know this month also, you can select this month also, copy it and put it here, since you don't have to get confused here. For this, there is no changes, but this is what I'm going to do here. Now, you all know the if condition. If condition. So I'm going to use the same if condition here. So what it is? Equals to if. So equals to if. If regarding what? If this selected cell. Which one? My selected table. I have to open a bracket. If this is the one which I'm going to select, or I need it from my actual table, right? I need it from my actual table. So what I have to do? So this here, if the condition is true, if the condition is true, can you see here? You have this option. Now, if the condition is true in this, I'll press F4. I'll press F4. I get a dollar. Now I want to fix only the column, only the row, not the column, right? So this is what I'm doing here. After doing this, next what I need, I'll give a comma, comma. Now from this sheet 1, if the value is true, you have to show me an output of this one. So here, no F4. Okay, I'm doing this again. So remember this, what I'm doing here, equals to if, open a bracket, from the sheet 1, if the selected cell is true, I need to fix only the row, not the column. So I press F4 first time, I get a $2. One more time if I press, so only the column, sorry, row is been fixed, not my column, right? Only my row is been fixed, not my column. This is enough for me. I don't have to fix the column, comma. Then I need this value, which is my north number values. This series I required. After selecting this, So if this is true, I need this values, complete values I need, because I'm going to drag this. If this is false, I need it as blank. For blank, I'll open a double quote, close a double quote, close a bracket, enter. Now you can drag this. Now see, I got the complete value. See here, if I give a check-in, I remove the check-in, it becomes false, and in my helper, I do not have any values. If I give a ticket, stick here in a north, it becomes true and have all the output. Same thing we are going to repeat here also. Equals to, if I'll open a bracket from the sheet 1, if this value is true, I need to fix this F4, again F4, give a comma, I need this as an output, comma, if not, I need it as blank, close the bracket, enter. If value I'm using, okay, I'll select this. Now again, equals to, if I'll open a bracket from the sheet 1, if the value is true, if the value is true, I have to press F4 once, second time, comma. Then what should I do? After this, I have to select the east values. That is the first value I'm selecting. Then I'll drag this, comma. If not, I need the place to be in a blank. Close the bracket. Enter. Let me drag this. Now the next step. Next step for the west also. If, excuse me, equals to, if from the sheet 1, what I was doing here, west I was doing, right? If this is equals to west, I have to go for fixing this row but not the column, comma. If this, I need this as a value, then comma. If not, if it is a blank, it has to be a blank. Then again we go here, equals to, if central from the sheet 1, if this is true, if this is true. I have to remove this. Actually, I have not checked in. So I need to check in first. Now we will go here, equals to, if I'll open a bracket, if this is true, if this condition is true, I need to fix this. If the condition is true, then give me a show me the values, because I'm showing first in the values, then this is what I'm going to link with my table also. Take this value, comma. If not, leave the field blank, close the bracket, enter. Done. Expand this. So all this table, helper table is done. My helper table is done. Okay, so helper table is done. Now how should I link this, right? How should I link this? Now what we have done, we have taken a formatting of table. See, just right click. Okay, I'll do this again, or I'll first show you. Okay, um, okay, fine, I'll finish this, then I'll give you a time to practice. Okay, because we won't be getting a time, I think so. So I'll go here. Now what? This is my table. This is my table where I have user helper table. Now when I right click on this, go for this, select data. Select data. In the January month, when I go to edit, see this. This is my January month. From the sheet 1, it is January month. And here it says from the series value is where it is 433 299. See here, if I click on this, you can see January is selected. Yes, January is correct, but series what I need is this one. But when I take this as my series, what will happen, the table, as soon as I check in for the regions like north south, it will not change. So instead of this, I'll take a help of the helper table which I have selected. So for January, this will be the series. Click on OK. Done. Go for February, edit. So remove this from the series. You just need to remove it. Go for the sheet 2, select the February month. Okay, done. Then again, we'll go for March. Same thing, I'm just repeating here. Edit, remove the series. From the sheet 1, what it is taking, you go for the third one, that is second sheet, which we have created a L. Done. April, edit it, go to for this series. From the series, which one is this? This is April. Okay, I'll go for sheet, then select this April. Done. Now we will go for May, edit. I'll remove the series. So this is May. From the sheet 2, select the May. Done. Now same way we will do for all the month. June, I'm selecting this June. Now from this June, what I have to do, I'll go to edit, remove this, go for sheet 2. So this is June 1 series, I'll select, click on OK. Then again, you have to go for July, edit it, remove this. We will go for sheet 2. From the July, let's select the data, click on OK. I just need to repeat this for all the months. I have to change what? Only the series values, not the series name. Series values I need to change. So I'm going to do this now for the August month from this helper table. All these things I'm taking only from the helper table, not from the original table where I have a data, right? So if you take the original data, there won't be any changes. There won't be any changes as I need it whenever I click on the check-in box. So for that, I use here the helper table which I've selected using this check-in boxes. So for this helper table, whatever I've done, I'll just copy the same thing. I'm doing this for October. So another 2 months I have to do. So it is done now. November, we will go for this edit, go for sheet 2, remove the series, whatever. November, go to edit, I'll remove this from the series value, then sheet 2. So November month, sales in all the region, click on this, okay, done. Now December, go to edit, remove this series, remove the series. Now we will go for this edit, sheet 2. From this December, we will click on this OK, done. So we have created everything. I'll click on OK, right? So we have linked all the helpers. Now I'll remove this north. See, can you see this? South, east, west, like this. Whichever the region I want to give a link, I can link like this and you can update it. So in this, after selecting this, done. Okay, first step what we did, we have created our table, the actual table how I need it. So after creating this actual table, what did I do? We have taken a table range, whatever the chart type you want, you can create it. Then second step what we have done is selecting of this check-in we have created. Then after checking in, renaming the checking in. So this is your first process. I'll just give a color so that you don't have to get confused. This is your second process. Okay, now I have to go for, I had one more. Okay, so now we will go for third step. Step 3. What did I do in a step 3? I have given a check-in. Okay, check-in we have done, rename. Then after this, we have made a formatting, whether it is true or false. Okay, true or false we have done here. So for finding this true or false, what did we do? We have went for this formatting, format control. So you have to go for, you have to just right click on this tab what you have. Right click on check-in box. Then you have to select format. Format what? Hmm, format control. You will go for format control. So you have to give a select check in. Then after selecting check in, select the cell to link and select what was that 3D effects, huh? Not sure this what was it. Right click, format control, in a control, 3D shading. All these things you are doing under control, tab, 3D shading. Okay, you have to link this. So this is your third step. Third step, what you will be doing in this. So after this step 4. In the step 4, what we have to do, we have to create a helper table. Okay, helper table. In this, what I have done is I'll just copy the same thing, copy, and I'm going to just put it over here. Okay, so this formula I'll tell you. I'll clear this, clear all. Now in this, you have to just put a box here. So only for north I'm doing. So remaining things you can do it here. Okay, so what I have done here, I just copy this. After copying, now here I'll put a text box. Insert shapes, and I take a text box, insert it till here, then I'll paste it inside this control V. Paste it here. So I have pasted this. Okay, for your reference, I'll make it bold and increase the font size also. This is first one from this sheet 1. I'll make it red. Then from the sheet 1, this is what I have selected. So I'll go for this into a dark blue. If not, it has to show me as blank. So for blank, I'll give it as green, or we will give dark green. So this is what I have done. Okay. So any doubts in this? Anybody has a doubt in this? I need a response. If anybody has a doubt, you can let me know. If anybody has a doubt, please put it in a chat box. Say you have a doubt or what it is, please let me know. Why no one are responding? No doubts. Okay, Leah says no doubt. How about the others? Okay. So this today's working file I'll also share with you. Okay, you can refer it or you can refer with the videos also once it has been shared. Okay, is it clear to everyone? So that's all for today. We'll see in a next class.